Hello friends, welcome again to a new video. This is second video in our series of videos where we will discuss correct books which we need to refer for JIB and CIB. This is second video of the series, and in this video we will discuss books for CIB. Friends, the motive of these videos is to clear queries of thousands of bankers who apply for CIB, but are often confused with books that they need to have to clear this important exam of their career. I receive countless queries like there are lots of books available in the market and they are confused which books to buy and which to leave. Many say that they have wasted lots of money in books, notes and online video classes but gained nothing except wasting time. So this video will give you list of books which you need to refer to clear CIB in very first attempt. Note that you don't need anything else except the books mentioned in this video to clear CIB. If you can't clear CIB with these books, then there is flaw in your preparation and no other book can make you clear this exam. So let's start. Friends, before starting with list of books, if you are new to CIB, then basically there are three papers in CIB. First is Advanced Bank Management, second is Bank Financial Management, and third is an optional paper which you need to select out of many papers as per your wish. I normally advise my students to opt for retail banking as it's easier to clear and practical to learn. CIB basically asks objective questions which will test your theoretical knowledge of the paper. Then CIB asks many case studies and lastly you will be asked many numericals. In both Advanced Bank Management and Bank Financial Management, get ready to face many numerical problems. The problem students face in CIB is that they are not used to the concepts practically. The banking they do in the branch is not much related with what they read in the books, until and unless you work in head offices or controlling offices. Ideally, pattern of CIB is changing over the years and these days paper is largely based on case studies and conceptual questions. CIB hardly asks straightforward questions these days. And thus your preparation should focus around case studies and numerical only. So let's start with our list of books. The first set of books which you should have to start your CIB preparations is Macmillan. Now there are many books, free notes and other coaching material available in the market, but the fact is none of them matches these books. But friends, note that there are many editions out in online space on both Amazon and Flipkart, and students most often end up buying the wrong editions. There are lots of changes in two editions which are in the marketplace. We have given the appropriate link to the edition which you must buy. Links to the latest editions are provided in the description for your help. So wherever you are getting the books cheaper, be it online or from your local bookshop, get these editions only. Since price of the books is high, so don't end up buying wrong editions. Now, Macmillan is like your holy manual for preparation of CIB. These books covers most aspects relevant to CIB and there are many changes in the new edition. These books cover basics and makes your principles clear in depth. Another positive about these books is everything is described in very lucid language. So even if you are from science background, you can understand the concept very easily. So friends, just close your eyes and buy these as your CIB manuals. There are no better theory books in the market than these books. Avoid going for short notes. Short notes can prove beneficial for JIB as two of the papers in the exam are theoretical, but you can't clear CIB with short summary notes and you will end up failing this exam and thus wasting your precious time and attempt. And since the syllabus of CIB is not that interesting, so I advise all my students to give your wholehearted attempt and clear CIB in very first attempt only. It's very difficult to again motivate yourself to start preparing again for CIB. But are these books so great? Well, there are some negatives also. First is these books are very bulky. Thus, the moment these arrive at your place, you will feel terrified. With so less time available to you after your branch, you will be confused how to read these books line by line. Second is, these books lacks questions, case studies and conceptual questions also. The pattern of CAIIB is changing to case studies, but there are hardly enough case studies to practice in these books. And sometimes it becomes difficult for you about application of concepts. For example, there are many questions asked from Altman Z score in the paper in the past, and Bank Financial Management book hardly contains any case study related to that. Another point is you need to have this book before 2-3 months of the exam, and you should read at least 2 to 3 times to memorize the concepts. Well, that's true. If you are left with only 15-20 days for the examination, then these books are of no use. Better not to waste money if there are only 15-20 days left for the examination. Lastly, you are done with your theory. But friends, to clear CAIIB, you need to solve questions, case studies and numericals. As your exam is not a theory paper as you get in your graduation, but it's an objective paper. You need sufficient practice. So the questions can be practiced from these two question banks. Each question bank contains 1000 questions with deep explanations provided. These question banks complement ideally with your Macmillan books. Most question banks lacks case studies on Altman Z score, banks, balance sheets and provisioning concepts and many other important topics which are important for CAIIB. But these question banks, since updated every 6 months, contains many new and updated case studies. Please note, get only updated editions for the books. Updated links are provided in the description. These question banks are best to practice even 1 week before the exam. These will make you stand out from the rest of the candidates. So ideally, I would advise to get any of the theory books as mentioned in this video and then practice with these question banks. My personal advice is not to go for any coaching class and waste tons of money. Frankly, no coaching covers the updated syllabus, so save your precious money and time. Just have your theory books and question banks and that's enough to crack CAIIB. Refrain yourself from lengthy video classes as many coaching provides. Because if you got that much time to watch 30-40 hours of video lectures, then it's better you pick your books and practice. I feel video classes don't solve any purpose. If you face any problem in any topic, just Google it and you will find a better way to understand that concept. The mantra to clear CAIIB is simple. Understand the concept well and practice case studies and conceptual questions. Friends, the updated links to all the books mentioned in this video are in the description. So check out the description now. Lastly, just subscribe this channel as you will find many useful videos till your exam. Week before the paper, we come out with our mock test which contains many important case study based questions. This year also before the exam, we will publish our mock test. Thank you. All the best for your preparations.